approvals for key products like Gleevec generic has weighed on the stock. Saumen Chakraborthy, the CFO of the company, joins us on the phone line. Good afternoon, sir, and thanks so much for joining in. First, if you could give us some color on Q4. In your con call, you'd spoken about softness in Q4 due to a delay in Gleevec generic. Will it be a quarter-on-quarter decline in revenues in Q4, and will a muted top line also impact your margins? If you could just throw some financial color on what Q4 is likely to be.
Yep. So I will just put it in perspective that in Q1, when there was a huge drop in North America sales compared to Q4 of last year, there were multiple factors. One was the base business itself has come down at an earlier, say, $90 million per month kind of a run rate to a $75 million run rate. And that too, there was another part of the revenue that used to generate out of Shreveport plant with our McNeil business. That was also the contract was to end in Q1. So there was quite a bit of drop which happened. We feel that as and when we are getting a new product approval and launches, things will improve, and we're quite hopeful of some significant launch in the second half, which now we find that those launches are getting pushed to FY18. And also we didn't get any verdict so far on Aloxi. So in Q4, when we said in con call that we expect some softness in Q4, we are not factoring in any kind of things from Aloxi. But for example, Gleevec was reasonably more assured kind of launch, and which we had earlier from our own plant, and because of warning letter, we did risk mitigation, shifted to a partner site. But even in the partner site also, there have been US FDA audits, and the 483 observations put some kind of a doubt in terms of the certainty of approvals and launch in Q4.
Right.
So factoring in all these things in North America, due to a lower base and in absence of any significant launch,
correct,
we find there are problems, and it is getting compounded by another mid-sized molecule that is there in our current portfolio, where there is a temporary supply disruption. So we hope that will get over in 1 or 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So all these factors are there in our mind,
right,
to see that Q4 is soft.
Right.
Which eventually in Q1 right, of FY18, we hope to recover, and then from thereafter we hope to grow.
So, I just want to actually follow up on one particular thing that was mentioned in the conference call, which we didn't have a chance to talk about. Gleevec generic, you said, was actually delayed because there was a partner that received 483s as well. Can you confirm to us if in case that partner is hetero?
No, I cannot confirm, which partner and all. And those are confidential information. But we just said that, we did some risk mitigation. Unfortunately, we feel at the moment the way we are.
So when could it possibly be pushed?
Get pushed out a bit.
Would it be assured for FY18 in terms of a launch?
I am very... nothing in North America can be said with 100% kind of a certainty, but yes, there is a very high probability of this getting launched in FY18.
Well, Mr. Chakraborthy, I had a couple of queries in terms of those products you had bought from Teva. I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of them was NuvaRing. What's the timeline now with regard to that launch? And I think Propofol as well was supposed to be launched in the next couple of months. Could you give us some timelines, those products that you had bought from Teva? When exactly are they likely to be rolled out, and also with regard to Propofol?
So we are hopeful of FY18 launch of NuvaRing.
Okay.
But again, having said that, nothing can be said with certainty.
Right. First half of FY18, sir?
If it doesn't happen, Now, with whatever information that we have on our hand, it is more likely to be the H2 launch.
Oh.
But if it gets pushed out by, 1 or 2 quarters, then it will push out to FY19.
Okay.
But yes, it is very significant, and so we are waiting for the day when it gets launched.
So the Srikakulam plant is approved by Health Canada and Japan, right?
Srikakulam plant was approved by Health Canada, and even Japan audit also have gone very well.
Okay. Now, when can we expect all 3 of the plants to get re-inspected? The completion of the re-inspection, sir, would it be March first week? Because I'm sure you have the dates, but you're just not sharing the dates with us in terms of the inspection. So by when will it be complete, the 3 plants, in terms of re-inspection?
These will get completed by March end.
Okay. By March end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay. So you had guided for 15 launches. Could you tell us how many will be in the first half and how many in the second half? As per your estimate right now?
Again, I am telling repeatedly, in North America, nothing can be said with certainty. You can only be hopeful of a particular, calendar by which things will happen. Yeah, we are more or less confident we'll have 15 plus approvals and launch in next financial year. But more than that number, what really matters is significant launch. Because if you really look at companies who have really done well in North America generics, it is on back of even one very significant launch can make a huge difference.
Just a quick last question.
It is not the 15 plus that needs to be emphasized. Of course, we will. I mean, this particular financial year also we have launched quite a few molecules, but most of them are not really significant.
Okay, so just a quick last question then. North America also depends a lot in terms of what's happening, with Trump and his policies. How worried would you be if in case there is a border tax that comes about from the US?
So
and the probability of it also.
I would not like to speculate about that. But, we are committed to North America on a long term. And whatever the industry factors will be there, that will define the kind of, business model. So we would remain competitive within that business model.
Okay. Thank you.